Hey, book lovers. Welcome to Plot on the Rocks, the podcast where representation is crucial and it's always for the plot.
We're your hosts, Alicia, Rakia, and Tia, three friends dedicated to honoring the brilliance and the power of Black and POC authors.
We got some hot takes, some spoilers, don't worry, we'll always warn you, and deep convos on culture, identity, and everything in between.
Each week we dive deep into a new book, share our unfiltered thoughts, and celebrate the writers who are reshaping the literary world, one story at a time.
And fair warning, if you're here for a calm, quiet book club, this might not be what you're looking for.
Grab your favorite drink, curl up with us, and let's talk books. The ones that move us, excite us, and keep us flipping pages way past our bedtime.
So lower your expectations and let's get into the plot. All right, welcome back to Plot on the Rocks.
Hello.
Yes. Y'all, we are down one member today. Our girl Rakia celebrating her B-Day.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, friend. So, we are going to be talking about today Our Vicious Oaths by N.E. Davenport, which is a romantasy. And you know what? I'm coming to like romantasies. I really am. I think part of me kind of always did because stuff like Game of Thrones and stuff like that. Like I've always been partial. I mean, technically no. However, I will live on the hill that Brienne and Jaime Lannister is a beautiful love story that just should have ended differently.
That is okay. That is true. I don't know. I liked her in that little, the ice guy, the big one. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
What's his name?
Because he liked her. Because he was into her.
No, they would have been good together too. Honestly,
Yeah.
If she wasn't.
He was called like that
him.
big woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So, okay, it might not be technically romantic, but there are romantic elements.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to like this genre. Okay, one sentence reaction to the book.
You go first.
Okay,
You go first.
my one sentence. Obviously, y'all can tell I do not practice before. This show is off the cuff for everybody, okay?
No, for real.
Okay. One sentence. Not what I was expecting. I'll say that. Not what I was expecting.
Okay. What's that TikTok sound where it's like, be nice? Trying to find it.
Trying to find it.
I don't. I think I would say the same thing. I guess it's not what I expected. Yeah, I would say it's not what I expected from it. Yeah, I'm gonna copy you.
And y'all, this is gonna be the first episode where we have not finished the book before we recorded. So we have all gotten just about halfway through because this is a longer book than what we usually read.
Yes.
And on top of that, we just got a lot going on right now,
Yes.
So we're about halfway through. So we're going to discuss our feelings up to this point, and then towards the end, kind of go into what we think is going to happen next because I have theories.
Okay.
I mean, so I don't even got a glass, y'all. My drink is in a cup. So I can't do a clink. But how many clinks do you give it?
Me, my cup is not that good, but honest, as of right now, because again, I'm only 50% of the way through to the book, but from what I have read so far, I'm going to give it 2 clinks.
Okay. That's out of 5?
Out of 5, I'm going to give it 2.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to give it 3.5.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Okay.
I like it. Like, there are points, especially towards the beginning, where it was hard for me to get into the flow of it because it was so descriptive. But honestly, I think that's a normal part of fantasy books,
Okay.
especially the world building kind. So even though that was a little difficult for me, I could kind of push past it. And
Okay.
once I know where I'm at, they've already described everybody and their physical attributes and the castles and what they look like. Now that I know where I'm at, oh Lord, I got my headphone out. Now that I know where I'm at, I can kind of get into it more, and that's how I felt. It took a
Okay.
little bit, and then there were couple of things that was like, but again,
Yeah.
I'm good and into it now.
That's good. I was. I feel like I'm the most brutally honest out of this group because I don't know how to
Speak your
sugar.
mind.
I was on page 16 and I was like, I don't know if I could do this. Genuinely, I don't know if I could. I wasn't a fan of the writing, really. And the first thing I asked in the group chat was, is this her first adult novel?
Oh my gosh.
And I Googled it and it is her first adult novel.
Why this whole season we have been either YA or new adult?
I don't know. But I think, okay, but here's the thing. With last week's episode for I Don't Wish You Well, like, we knew it was YA, we knew we were jumping in, and we loved it. Like, we ate that book up.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, that's because he did that.
That
was wonderful.
But take, like, with I Medusa, for example, another book that's, like, the first adult book. This one's her first adult book. There's another romance that I read. I think it's the Neighbor Favor series. That was her first adult book. But I found that there's a trend with that, or a theme with that, where it's like they're trying to find the adult voice. And it's like they're working their way through it in the book because they're so used to writing YA, because I think it's two completely different beasts. But it reminds me of, like, a Nickelodeon star or a Disney Channel star who's trying to segue into adult media. And then
Oh my gosh, not JoJo Siwa. Not JoJo. No.
Honestly, I didn't even think about JoJo Siwa. I was thinking, like, Miley Cyrus. I was thinking Miley Cyrus specifically, but that's what it feels like to me, where it's like, it's almost like, yeah, this is going to be badass and this is going to be hot, so I'm going to write this down. And that's what it felt like.
Oh god, I liked the spicy scene. I know you didn't like that first one.
The first one.
I liked
the
it, girl.
The ones after that, yes, like the court, when they were at his court, I think, girl, yes, the one where, I don't know, I don't like the word cock. I don't like.
Wait, did she say that?
Yeah, she uses
that
cock.
should tell you right there that I was into that shit, because I did not notice it at all, and usually that will ick me out to the point that I'll put something down.
I'm a dick person. That's the word that I like.
Yeah,
cock takes me out of it. But she fluctuates. She switches.
A chicken.
She switches between cock and dick, which I also don't like. Like, pick one and stick with it. Don't go back and forth. But, like, every time she said cock, I was like, oh my god, because that's not sexy.
Girl, I didn't
that's
notice it at all.
Even though I do, I mean, Malachi's a little crazy, so I do kind of like that. I do like that a lot.
I like their dynamic. I think this is, and I'm not usually a fan of enemies to lovers.
Welcome, come to my side.
That is not usually my bag, but this is one story where I'm like, okay, this makes sense to me. Like, this works for me. They're two monarchs. They're both powerful. They're both beautiful, and they hate each other, but they gotta work together.
Yeah,
no choice. Like this.
Exactly.
I like that. I like it.
And I feel like the scenes are so strong. Is the only way that I can describe the spicy scenes.
Yeah.
I feel like they're so strong because they're so fueled by that hate.
Yeah.
That just makes it so much hotter, because, y'all, I don't know if you read that. If you read the book, don't let us sway your opinion. If you want to read the book. But the spicy scene, again, like we always say, there's spoilers here. The spicy scene where Malachizreen, however the hell you say the name. Oh, well, first of all, you gotta describe the book. We're
Yeah,
right into
we be doing that. We be doing that. Let me give y'all an overview of the book, okay?
We got the two people that got
So,
ADHD that are just
yeah, literally. Rakia usually keep us on track. Oh my gosh. Okay, we miss you again. Okay, let me give you an overview. So, Kadeesha is the arch princess of the Aether Dominion. These are fae, okay? These are not human beings, they are fae. And Kadeesha has her own magic. She's a warrior princess, giving Xena, but black. And
yes.
her father has essentially sold her away by marriage to the I guess I don't know. My brain want to say Big King.
The Hyperion King.
Hyperion King. Yeah. The Hyperion King Rashad. He had sold her away. She didn't want to be married. She didn't want to marry him. She wanted to, do military stuff for her kingdom and take care of her people. That's what she wanted. Her father wasn't having it. So they moved forward. And then on the other side of the aisle, we have Malachizrian, who we gonna just say Malachi, because that's too much. And he is the king of the Apollyon court, newly appointed king. He is being currently fueled by rage at the fact that his parents and a whole bunch of monarchs were massacred by Rashad. In an attempt to take his throne. But he survived, and now he is king, and he hunting everybody down. So they meet at our girl Kadeesha's pleasure club, okay? Because Kadeesha owns a pleasure club, okay?
Okay.
And they meet there. It turns out to be a whole thing, and eventually... Okay.
Pause right there.
Okay.
You know what irritated me about that?
What?
First of all, she's there. She's like, I'm gonna have one last round. I'm gonna get my nut in before I have to marry this man that I don't like. You're a military person. Granted, obviously, like this is her kingdom is very patriarchal, which I hated. But anyway, you know everybody. You know all of your enemies. You're telling me you did not know that man was Malachi. You didn't know you only knew his government name. You're supposed to know everybody, girl. You were that blinded. You were that horny. You were just like, oh my God, Malachi.
She was though. She was that horny because listen, he didn't. His plan walking into that club was to pursue her and to distract her. She ain't even give him a chance, honey. As soon as he walked through the door, she walked up to him like, "Hey, my room. Let's go."
She put that dick down.
And that's how it went. Literally, she didn't give him a chance. And at that point, she might have forgot he had a face because she was focused on the body. Like, let's go. So although I can understand that frustration, I'm like, she's emotional, she's distraught, she horny at the same time. She's trying to. I don't think she was even thinking about none of that.
That's true. That's true, and I think that's what bothered me too, because again, this is supposed to be an adult woman, where I think we have seen in real life that female politicians tend to not lead with their emotions as much as male politicians do.
This is true.
But in these books, oftentimes the women do. I think I would have loved her to be more like clear-headed and like cunning versus run on like straight emotion. I think it relied on a lot of like, I don't want to say misogynist stereotypes, but I guess like certain stereotypes of a woman leader, basically.
Okay.
But
I can see that.
But yeah.
I can see that. So yeah, that's how they got started, y'all. It all started with sex, so that should tell y'all the level of
what, second, third chapter?
Second, yeah, it was immediate and real quick.
Yeah.
They was not playing games.
But his plan was to also kill everybody at her wedding. Because again, she's doing this before the wedding. But Rashad ends up finding out, which we can assume that that Malachi's people were the ones that spilled the beans. And Rashad ended up being the one that slaughtered everybody.
Yeah.
So then Malachi takes her back to his court as a war prize, but it's giving the enemy of my enemy is my friend situation.
Yeah.
So I like
Definitely.
it.
Yeah. The one thing that annoyed me a little bit, um, and like part of me understands, but like I mean, her daddy got burnt up in front of her at her wedding.
Yes.
She does not care.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
She's mad about the innocent people in the her
Yes.
kingdom who died, but I ain't heard her mention that man one time.
She was like that. Oh my god.
That's one problem taken care of.
That sucks, but like,
Yeah,
like I think it was
pretty
true.
much.
Yeah, she was more concerned about the little girls in the corner.
Yeah.
To get burnt up. But like, I mean, her dad was kind of a dick. So
I mean, he was. That's why I'm like, I can understand on some level, but dang, girl, we
no,
ain't gonna talk about it.
no,
We gonna
she
discuss
just
it?
like,
Okay.
no.
No,
Let me
she's
kill this
like,
man.
that's done. That's it. That's done. What you remember that Joanne the Scammer? When she used to be like, "That's it. That's done. Okay,
Oh, I miss her.
we're done." I know.
I miss her
every
so
day.
much.
Every day.
I miss her so. I used to want to get. They had a doormat, and I realized it was not a good idea to get, which I never got. But it was a doormat.
I already know what you're gonna say.
It was a doormat that said, "Get out of my Caucasian house." I'm married to a white man, so I really that's not the best. And what's funny is he was the one that talked me out. It was him. He was like, I don't think that's good. I was like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I do want to get the Jocelyn Hernandez Ho, why is you here? I want to get that because I don't like welcome mats. That welcome's too much energy. I don't like welcome mats that say welcome. So I kind of want to do the Ho, why is you here? Because outside of like you and like my parents, I really don't like people at my house. Mm-hmm. So, literally.
I get it.
Oh, Joanne.
No.
One thing that took me out of it too. I know. I'm gonna find him. I feel like one thing that took me out too is the modern language that was used throughout took me out. Because when I'm reading fantasy, like again, this is fantasy. The only time to me that works is with the Granger series.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of that book again?
Maggie Gray.
Yes, Maggie Gray.
Which y'all, I'm sorry, I have to interlude because it is necessary that anytime she is mentioned that I proselytize her work. Listen, I love Granger. All of her books. Okay, but Maggie Gray, if you start with Maggie Gray, this is top tier urban fantasy, monsters,
so
all
good.
that. Love it.
And and that works because it takes place in the real world, so like the stuff that goes on makes sense. But I highlighted a few things. You have to have a different description over a stiletto shaped nail. A stiletto shaped nail, you can't use other descriptors like pointy because again this is fantasy. Why are we using stiletto? What else? Dick down. Why are we using dick down? That doesn't make any sense. You don't know what that means. Using things like it pissed her off. Oh, this one got me. I clocked your magic levels the moment you stepped into this room. Bitch, get out of here. What do you mean? And then, as much as I love the grills, because I love me a grill, that took me out. Because I think there are ways to describe these things in a fantasy-like way without using modern words.
Yeah.
But
if it wasn't for the fact that the language was so like imperial towards the beginning, it probably wouldn't have standed out so much. But
and she flipped.
It probably wouldn't have stood out so much. But yeah, at the beginning it was like super imperial. I shall, I must, things like this. And then all of a sudden, they didn't say this for real, but like they were like, "Oh, fuck you, nigga." Out of nowhere, but like it wasn't really that. But you get what I'm trying to say. Like,
there's another part too where
big swing,
where she said, "How could she not feel a type of way?" Like, are you kidding me right now? But I think that's the biggest thing that took me out of it because it's like, and it was again that back and forth of speaking very properly and then going into modern speak And then I feel like stuff like that works. I think it works in spicy scenes though, because I mean, what is fancy imperial dirty talk gonna sound like? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I can think of some ways that I think would have been like more eloquent and very sexy. But I mean, granted, it was all, from what I have read, it was sexy. I would have been with Malachi too. So
I
it don't
mean,
matter.
he was different. This is a different MMC.
Mm-hmm.
He's like ruthless. He does not care,
I
but
fucking
he
loved
is
it.
extremely passionate. Yeah, this was good. And like it's like I said towards the beginning, like a lot of this stuff got easier for me the more I read, and I guess because I got more into the story. But like it does stand out initially when you're reading, the language changes, or then they're describing things that seem more modern. But as the story goes, I'm like, okay, I'm liking it, and I want to finish it eventually because, like I said, y'all, we're like halfway through. This book was long, and I don't mind a long book, but for the
No.
show, we usually read a little bit shorter stuff. So,
Do you think if it was an
um,
easier read, it would have been we would have finished it quick? As I've read long books, I can finish long books. But I think because it took us a
mhm.
second to really dive in, do you think that was a reason?
I think that was definitely a part of it because it was a hard start. I'll say that it was a hard start. For one, I don't think I knew this was a fantasy. I didn't realize it was like a world building fantasy type thing.
Mm.
And that's very different, and that does take a lot of concentration in any style. Because,
And
like I said, I love
it's a one
fantasy,
off.
but oh, is it?
Yes, I think it's a one off. So I think she
Oh,
had to
okay,
put everything in
yeah,
one. But I
that
feel like
that's
if you
making
if it's
sense.
multiple, you have time to build
You
it.
can sprinkle in, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, she had to describe all the worlds and all the creatures and all the powers in one book. And you could kind of tell it was a little um it felt like it was a little hard at first to kind of get into the flow of it, but
Mm-hmm.
once you're in the flow of it, it's a good story. Um
Mm.
and like my thing was and I guess we can use this as a segue into the first question. With everything that was going on in the story, do you think that the motivations that Kadisha had and Malachi had was worth the massacre at the wedding and everything that's happening now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Me neither. Now, and that's me liking the story and everything, but it was just like, oh, y'all giving
No,
king,
I think,
queen
yes, I think
unadded
she needed
touch.
a catalyst, but like, I mean, that was a plot twist for me because I wasn't expecting Rashad to be like, hold the phone, we're not getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting that. I was fully expecting
Yeah, that was a
Malachi's
big
crew
old
to
twist.
just, yeah, so I wasn't expecting that. But like, that's a lot because you can easily start a war without like doing all that. Like, you really did the most.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like she hated Rashad, so I feel like she needed to meet Malachi in a way because even when Khadijah and first of all, also side note, then I love the names because as I'm reading this, I was like, damn, like black, it's like typical black names are magical as fuck.
Yes, they are.
Like I loved all of that, but
Yes.
yeah. So anyway, when her crew, the Nikita, come to Malachi's kingdom, and they're giving her shit for being in an orgy. Like somebody told me that what you were doing, but she was like, "No, bitch! Like he has this power that I've never seen before." So I think she eventually is gonna need him because
Yeah.
when he showed off his power the first time, I was like, "Oh my god!" Oh my god. Like, oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I agree. And they're starting to realize they need each other. At this point in the story that we're in, I guess we'll give spoilers up to this point.
Yeah.
The point of the story that we're in now, she's good and back at his castle. Somebody done tried to kill her after the orgy. Where okay, I want y'all to understand. This is yes, it was spicy, okay. But there was a point to the spice, okay, because Malachi's goal is to make Rashad jealous because he has his fiance. I
Yeah.
mean, whether she wanted to be or not, that was his fiance. They was finna get married. He has him. He fucked her in front of everybody. He wanted it to get back to him. He wanted it to because he wants Rashad to come to the castle or to start the war so that he
Yes.
can get revenge for his family.
Wait, but no, he didn't, because remember when they were done, they had like that shadow cloud around them. So like
Oh no, that's
initially,
just because he wanted to finish a different place. But
no, I
he
thought.
wanted
Oh,
him
okay,
to
okay,
her
okay.
know. Yeah, he
That
was just too
was
into it.
go.
Y'all, that
I'm
scene
like-
was crazy.
Listen, my face the whole entire time, I'm sitting there just like my eyes are like wide. I'm just like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
it got nasty.
Girl,
I was like, ooh,
which that made up to me for the first scene, because the first he wasn't that hot to me, but this one was like, oh my god.
yeah. He.
So I do kind
yeah.
of want to read more for that. I feel like my brain is full of like freaking TikTok sounds. I feel like you're just here for the zip line, like because I just want, because it's just nasty. It's just nasty, and
It was.
I like it. And then like what I like about it too, because I'm not a. I don't know if this is too personal. I don't like it when a man tells a woman what to do in bed. I don't like it. Absolutely not. Cut the cameras. But I like that there's a push and pull with them, that they're both dominant. Oh, I ate that shit up.
They're dominant together.
Yes.
Yeah, no one's dominating the other.
Yes.
And that's
It's
what
very
they like
Mr.
about
Mrs.
each
Smith.
other. Yeah. Their dynamic is very, okay, we're both powerful. So let's basically be powerful against each other in bed.
Basically.
And they like that. Yeah. They like that.
Yes.
They like the challenge. Because I mean, we meet Malachi in bed with somebody random. That's how we meet him.
That was our introduction.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
and
okay.
our girl Kadeesha owns a sex club. So they're both, sex is nothing for them, but to have this dynamic with someone equally as powerful as them, that's what's like, good. Good for them.
Like, what other scene did I like that was so little that, like, I don't know why I liked it when it's when she's about to get assassinated. He's like, the guy's like feeling her womb to see if she's pregnant or whatever. And then she's like, oh, I'm not in my fertility year. And Malachi's like, yeah, I know. And then she's like, what the hell? She's like, oh, we can smell it. I was like, oh my god, like, oh.
First of all, how lucky are they? They get a whole year without period, like just free
to do whatever.
There's no worries. Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow. To be a fae.
I know that's true.
Okay. So, speaking of them being powerful and stuff like that together, each fae kingdom in this book has different powers. They have the elemental powers, but then Kadeesha and Malachi have special powers. Kadeesha has aether power, which is basically like the power of the air, ether.
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Creation, something like that. Energy.
Hold on. They call it aether flames.
Yeah.
Okay, aether refers fundamentally to the pure upper air or bright blue sky in Greek mythology, personified as a primordial deity. So yeah, I guess. What exactly is aether? The pure bright upper air, breathed by the gods, and the mythical fifth element. Ooh, of the cosmos.
Element.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then Malachi's power is from the void, which is the space between realms and between worlds. So it's like nothingness, but can also heal because there's nothingness. So they're really cool. And so my next question is, which one would you like to have if you got to manifest some fae powers?
I would probably do the void.
Really?
I would do the void because it seems very powerful. And just seems better than all the other ones. I like the one female character in Malachi's cadre that like she's able to also manipulate temperature. Well, I think they all can basically, but they can teleport. They can again create void spaces to get to where they like. I would love that, and they can create weapons out of nothing. Like yeah, I would want that.
I would like to teleport. That would be the one thing that I would want from the void powers, but I think I would rather be Aether, only because it's framed in the book as more like energy and like being able to like, you know, create from the air. And then they get the animals. What's the animals called again?
I kept saying Komodo dragon.
It's something like that, ain't it? Kamagato. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's right. Which is basically a dragon, right? I mean, dragon, she called it a serpent
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true. That was very Pandora Avatar ish. So yeah, I guess that's cool that they get the animals. Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to fly on the serpent dragon flying thing. I really like that. So, okay. I'm going to go back to the cuz I forgot about this question. But this kind of goes back to my thing with enemies to lovers. Because like this is kind of trauma bonding, right? It seems like it to me. Like, do they actually like each other? I mean, sometimes I think they do, but like,
when they first met, she didn't know it was Malachi, and she was immediately attracted to him. She was like, "What is going on?" True. Like, no other man has. I also hate that she kept saying male. Like that irritated me too. Anyway.
Okay. Wait. I want to address that because I have two moments highlighted here where they call each other female or male. But then I thought about it and I was like, okay, wait. Well, they're not people. They are a male fae and a female fae.
True. Right? But I'm trying to remember like other fantasies I've read where they describe themselves as man and woman. Like,
that's a great question. I don't know. I don't think I've read many besides Granger, honestly, that had like that focused a lot on their.
I know. No, I'm trying to think back to Lord of the Rings because that's like the biggest fantasy that I read. But this was also
Oh my gosh, I haven't read that in years. Yeah,
I'm trying to think if they use that. Like, but I've noticed that a lot in some fantasies now, where it's like they use male or female to describe, you know, whatever creature that it is. But that a lot bothered me, but that's fine. But I think it is. Now that you ask that question, I do think it is trauma bonding. But I don't know what it is, but it is what it isn't. But they're also just really horny for each other.
Yeah, they are.
Outside of the trauma, because they didn't trauma bond to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is true.
But
it was on site. They and then when she was walking to her wedding, she saw him.
Yeah, and he was in a disguise. And he wasn't. She was in a whole disguise, and she was still just like, "Wait, who's that? Who's that man?" So I mean, I think it's just
literally
his aura.
It must be.
And he's the same way with her.
Yeah. Oh gosh. This is my rub with enemies to lovers though. And I go back and forth about it. Because I like this story. I do. I like this book. I'm going to finish this book. But it's just like, dang, like, why we gotta, you know, like you done threatened my life 18 times.
That's what makes it hot.
We had great sex.
That's what makes it hot.
But you want to kill me. I don't know.
You want to kill me, I want to kill you, but there's also this really big sexual tension, and we're just going to fuck it out.
I mean, yeah, but damn, that's a lot to fuck out. I mean, and they doing it.
The way I think about it, and this is not like, this is such a bad analogy, such a bad freaking analogy, but like, makeup sex. Like, that's kind of the same thing. Because you just get, I don't know, like, you've just been so, like, irritated with each other that you also get turned on by each other. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too much.
No. But this might be the answer to why I don't like it, because I don't do that. Stay away from me. Fuck you. Get out of my face. You better not touch me. Like, I wish I would. If I'm mad, I'm mad. Don't come around me. And this explains it. I'm glad we talked it. This is a good talk, because this explains it. Because I've never really been into enemies of lovers, because I just don't be getting it. Like, no, I want the one where they immediately love each other, and immediately he's doing things for her, and immediately we get married. Like, I don't know.
Maybe I think that's like the toxic part, because I don't know if you've ever seen like the TikToks of like your basic like New York City couple, and it's like the couple on the street like cussing each other out, going back and forth. And somebody like steps in, like, "Are you good?" They're like, "Yeah, what? Like, what the fuck? Mind your own business." Like, it's between them, and then a couple hours later, they're fine. So I think that's also what it is for me too, because that's like because I'm 10 times more aggressive than my husband is, and my aggression comes out of nowhere, and he's just like, "What?" Like, he's like, "What?" It's like,
what did I do?
Basically. So I think I'm always like, I'm trying to think what got me into enemies to lovers to begin with. Like, that made me like, did I watch something? Did I read something? No. I know what it is. Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah Girls, bitch. Listen, the first movie was Raven Simone, that fine ass white boy, because she didn't like, he was all into her, but like they had a little thing going on, but then eventually she just gave in. I was like, oh, yes. So that's like a little.
I didn't like that either, and I love Cheetah Girls. I hated that boy. It. I didn't want her to do it. I said no, Galleria.
I loved. He's ugly now. He did not age very well, but he's on some like cop show now. He got like a receding hairline. But anyway.
Lord.
I was like, that can't be the same one. But what's that thing? And besides, you're his boo. Like, I freaking ate that up. But I think that's what, like,
oh my gosh,
that's what started it. And then now it's just like, and now I tend to like the toxic men in TV shows. What's another TV show? Good Girls. Rio from Good Girls. Absolutely.
Now, granted, Rio.
Get in the car, Elizabeth.
He's an outlier. Yes. He's an outlier. I wanted Red to do it from the beginning.
No, for the neck tattoo?
Immediately. Yeah.
Yes. Like, she took too long for me, in my personal opinion.
That was a good show.
That really was.
They canceled.
I know. I want to rewatch.
The best shows.
I know. Yeah. That was,
that's my girl anyway. I love her and everything.
Me too.
Because I was rewatching Mad Men.
Did you tell me to watch that?
A couple months ago. Yes, I did tell you to watch that.
I gotta watch some of stuff.
Girl. It's crazy, but it's good.
Girl, I gotta watch Mad Men. I have to watch Mr. Robot.
Girl, you still haven't watched Mr. Robot?
No, then my friend Lula, shout out Lula. But I feel like I'm watching too many shows that are too trauma-ish, because right now I'm doing Animal Kingdom, which that's a lot, and 6 seasons. But I feel like if I could do Shameless, I can do this. Because Shameless, Shameless was a lot. Shameless was a
so good though.
Really good, but that I trucked through. But do I have to do Mr. Robot? I have to do Mad Men. There's a new show on HBO Max called Half Man. It's by the same guy who did Baby Reindeer.
Oh no. And absolutely not. Baby Reindeer gave me nightmares. Absolutely not. I will not be watching anything else.
And apparently it's just as crazy. It's only episode 2 and people are like, what the fuck?
Half Man. Let me look this up. I
think it's about like two brothers. They're not brothers, or like, brothers from another mother. They're not blood brothers. There might be some gay stuff going on. I don't know.
Oh Jesus.
So, but that gets my attention. So I'm like, oh yeah. So just watch that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, this looks insane. Yeah, I won't be watching. I need low stress at the moment.
Yeah, I need to find.
But yeah, Mr. Robot is good.
I watched that one.
Batman is pretty low stress, I would say.
Okay. And there's some Korean show I want to watch. I forgot the name of it. I think it's also like an enemies to lovers type of thing. But damn, we veered so off. I think personally, I think it is top tier and it is trauma bonding. So I think it's both because I
both and together
like that.
That's fair. That's fair because I mean, honestly, this is the first time where I've been like super into it. Now, granted, you know that.
Jacoby?
Yes.
I was like when they got in each other's faces, I was like, no, kiss. No,
yeah.
Kiss each other.
Kiss.
Basically.
Kiss. No, I see that coming. And I guess we can start talking about what we think is going to happen because I definitely see that coming.
Yes.
And I also think that Malachi's cousin is the one that's betraying him. Tristan. I think he's the one who's betraying him.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, before I say this, what part are you at again in the book?
I'm at the part right after she gets the attempted assassination, and they're all coming together, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" They find this lady Nayari or whatever, like one of her people, and I'm at that chapter 15 basically.
Okay, you're not there yet. I'm not gonna say why I think, but you will see. I think it's Tristan, unfortunately.
No, baby Tristan, I love him.
Yeah, I think it's a trick. I can't tell yet if I think the aunt is in on it or not. I don't want her to be in on it.
Because what does she gain though? What does she gain? Because she's already queen mother basically.
Yeah.
So what does she gain?
But she's not anymore. Remember? Because now he's kind of taking his place. I think it got something to do with that. I really do.
That's gonna break my heart.
Yeah,
that wasn't
I like
even.
Tristan. I like his character, but he just trusts him so implicitly at this point, and I think that's like a tell.
He wasn't even on my radar. I'm gonna be absolutely devastated if that's the case. Like,
I can't wait till you read the next chapter. I need you to. I know you're not sure, but I need you to at least read.
Like I said, I'm here for the zip line. Give me how many more?
You on? Okay, we on the zip line.
Are.
Okay. Yes. Well, then when you get to that part, I want you to text me because I know you're gonna see it as soon as I do.
What chapter? What chapter?
It's literally the next chapter.
Ah, okay.
You got maybe 2 chapters, maybe 2.
Okay. But okay, so outside of that, I wasn't even thinking that about the betrayal. I was thinking, to me, I feel like, because you know how they had like one United Kingdom and like the Apollyon Kingdom, their goddess was the main goddess that everybody worshipped, which is why I think they're so powerful. But I think the Aether Kingdom and the Apollyon Kingdom are supposed to be together.
Yes.
So I think their powers are supposed to be together. Of course, they're going to end up together. I would hope that they're going to end up together. They're going to have a little Aether Apollyon baby that's going to be like powerful. Kind of reminds you of like Jack from The Incredibles. Just doing a bunch of shit. Like that's basically what's going to happen.
I think that's why people are so like trying to get him out of here. Because, you know, the prophecy that they haven't told us what the prophecy is yet exactly. But it's got something to do with whoever his baby's going to be.
Yes. So I think that's going to happen. But, oh my God, I'm so stuck on Tristan because, no.
I know. But it's got to be somebody that's close to him. Because whoever like these people who are against him, they keep knowing exactly where he's going and where he's at.
But it could be anybody in his group, though. Anybody.
I think it's Tristan. His cadres be with him.
Yeah.
Tristan disappears and appears. He's gone and he comes in the room. He was also there all of a sudden when the other cousin busted up in there like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but they were fighting.
Take your throne. Yeah, but Tristan just happened to be there. That's all I'm saying. He just happened to be there to stop it. It's giving suspect. It's giving right place, right time all the time.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to see, honestly. And this is like I'm gonna finish this. I can't. I'm gonna have to finish it probably.
I'm gonna finish it
this week, but I need to know because I really do think it's him. And also, I need to know what the freaking prophecy is. Like they're hinting towards it, but I want to know the full.
I know. And then they keep saying that with Rashad, he wants her to be pregnant because her baby is supposed to be like.
Yeah.
Wait, because her baby is supposed to like bring everybody together, right?
I think
of the six kingdoms, and then his baby is supposed to destroy. So what if it's both?
That makes sense. Because think about it, her power comes. Wait, no. Is it her power that comes from the moon?
No, it's his. It's his power comes from
his power comes from the moon.
Yeah.
Her power comes from
whatever, the air, fifth element.
Air. Yeah.
We're just gonna go with that.
It seems like it's compatible, build up on each other type thing.
I'm so stuck on. Oh my god. I'm so stuck on Tristan. That's really gonna devastate me. But I think one question you had too that I liked, how they talk about systemic corruption and the cost of war.
Oh yeah.
Which is very fitting. For
we're just
a specific time
in the context of the book, of course. However, some people just really use war to control and to grab power without considering what's going on. And this is part of why I asked the earlier question, like, is this all worth it? Like, all of this you want your freedom. Yes, I understand. You're not wrong for that. He wants to avenge his parents. Okay, I get it. You're not necessarily wrong for that. But y'all playing with the lives of people who ain't really got nothing to do with this.
Basically. So,
and I don't like that.
And they both sides wanted to start a war. Mainly, well, obviously, Kadeesha, she just wanted to be with her girls and ride her little dragon. But Rashad wanted to start a war, and then I think Rashad wanted to start the war out of greed.
Yeah,
and then Malachi is just more vengeance driven, which for me, I can get behind that. Not the war part, but being vengeance driven versus just
I mean, he's not wrong. They killed his people.
Yeah, so
of course he wants revenge. It's just like, man, y'all could have. As hard as they fighting each other, y'all could have kept this in the throne room. Y'all could have talked it out, we blowing up castles and we massacring the people. I'm just like, oh my god.
No.
I mean, and she did give a little content warning at the beginning. By the way, there is a content warning. Obviously, if you can't tell by this episode, which I will be putting a content warning in the show notes. It is very war focused. It is they are warring kingdoms, and you see that in this book.
Yes. But we will finish it. We will finish it. But again, like we said, life is lifing. We all got stuff we got to do. We're getting ready for the Black Women's Book Fest at the end of the month. Which I don't think if you got from this episode and the next one, we're reading books from authors who will be at the Black Women's Book Fest. With our next one being Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming by Monique Fisher, which is also available on Kindle Unlimited. And that'll be our next episode before we head out to Atlanta.
Super excited about that.
What just happened?
What?
My Kindle glitched.
Oh. Well, I really like this book. If you're into romance and fantasy and fae and magic, then this might be up your alley. Because I'm really enjoying it so far. And we will see y'all next time.
Yes, thank you so much for listening.
Yes.
This is probably our shortest episode we've ever done.
Follow our
We always
socials,
forget.
y'all.
Yes, where can we find
We
us?
always forget.
Well, you can find us at 4. Oh my God, are you doing this? We have so many name changes. We might as well just be Prince.
Literally.
Artist formerly known as Prince. The symbol leg. Oh my God. You can find us at Pot on the Rocks on all social media platforms. We have a Threads now too.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yes.
We do have a Threads.
So
y'all boost that Threads because it's kind of dead right now. We get us some
I'm never
followers,
on
y'all.
it.
Follow us,
I'm
please.
never on it. So follow
I'm
us
trying to
on
be up there. Mm-hmm.
Like I get like sometimes I'll see things, but then I think I just forget I have it, and then I have too many. TikTok is the one that I'm on mostly because it's just that just has me in a dopamine hit. Even though I miss my little Chinese
I've been
Asian.
kind of stuck on Threads lately. Threads is like, it feels like Twitter from
Old
before
Twitter.
times. Yeah, to me. And I've been up there a lot, but um I need to do a better job of refining my like, my stuff for the podcast threads to book threads, because there is a book threads and
Oh, there is.
I keep forgetting to tag them. Yeah, there's a black book threads. There's all of this, and I just keep forgetting to do it like that. So I'm working on it. But yeah, y'all follow.
Yes, and we'll see you in our next episode. Like I said before, we're going to be reading Tell Me I'm Dreaming by Monique Fisher. She's also going to be attending the Black Romance Book Festival in Atlanta, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.